Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. Alhamdulillah wa salatu wa salam ala Rasulullah Muhammad bin Abdullah wa ala alihi wa sahbihi wa mawala wa ba'd. Good evening, my listeners, my viewers, and my subscribers. On today's video platform or video clip, I'll be showing you, we'll end the term alkane. I'll end it and I'll pick alkanes. So I'll match the two together and we'll discuss so many things. Then what are the likely review questions that JAMB do ask? Are you with me? So that's what we are going to actually treat today. Now please follow me. Please pay attention, listen, and you will gain so many things. Now, the first thing, we have done what is alkane. We have done uses. We have done chemical properties of alkane and so many things. Now, what we are actually going to be treating today is that uses of alkane. What do we use alkane for? What are the likely questions that JAMB do ask regarding uses of alkane? Then laboratory preparation of alkane. So we are going to see this. Then I'll end that one. We'll pick another subtopic, which is alkanes. Now under the first thing is that I want to under the chemical properties of alkane, I told you about chloroform. Let me quickly chip into that. Where I discuss, this is CH3. This is chloroform. The normal chemistry name, the industrial name is chloroform. The normal chemistry name, it is what? It is trichloromethane. Trichloromethane. How? Is that the result of, if you go and check under nomenclature of alkane, we have dropped that video. You will know how we are able to come up with this name. What do we mean? Let me quickly explain that. How many carbon are we having here? One. Once you have one carbon, we call it met. Then how did you fall on ANE, methane, that we used to end it? Is as a result of, what do we have here? Hydrogen. What do we have? We have chlorine. How many chlorine? These are 3 chlorine. Normally, from the onset, it is 4 hydrogen that should be there. 4 hydrogen. This is methane. But they replace this one hydrogen, this other hydrogen, with what? With 3 chlorine. We call it substitutional reaction in the presence of ultraviolet radiation to form this. Now, how many carbon are we having? 1. Met. Then, how do we end up saying methane? Is as a result of, check, carbon to chlorine, how many bond is there? Single bond. Chlorine to carbon, how many bonds? Single bond. It is single bonded molecule, ANE. That is why they end it with methane. Now, note that how many chlorine that is being replaced with hydrogen? It is 1, 2, 3. And anything 3 is tri. Anything 2, it is di. Anything 1, it is mono. So we are having 1, 2, 3 now. That is why we call it trichloromethane. Are we together? That is what we mean. So this is the molecular formula, MF, and why this is the what? Structural formula. A beautiful question that JAMB asks. I will show you the review question on this particular aspect. They ask us what is the molecular formula of chloroform. So they put all the molecule CH3, Cl2. They put different molecular formula. So the right option is this. I will show you and I will tell you. You will see what I'm saying in essence. So that is this. I just want to quickly chip into that. The industrial name is chloroform, while the normal chemistry name is trichloromethane. After getting that, the next thing to do is that let's see the uses of alkane. What do we use alkane for? Uses of what? Alkane. Uses of what? Alkane. Uses of alkane. What do we use alkane for? Number one uses of alkane is that we use alkane. It is used as an organic fuel. It is used as an what? Organic what? Fuel. That means this cooking gas that we have, that we use at home, if you check the instruction that will be there, you will see that there is inducement of methane there. Now, the first uses, I told you earlier, it is used as an organic fuel. Check your cylinder. that cylinder that you use at home, you will see that on the instruction being labeled that methane, ethane, they are all cooking gas, most especially methane. So it serves as a cooking gas. JAMB asked a question regarding that. I will review that when we get to the question section under JAMB. The second one, it is used as an anesthetic agent. That is what I explained earlier. Chloroform. It is used as a pain reliever. It serves as a what? Pain subdue. So we use it as a pain reliever. Number 3, it is used in production of what? Of carbon dioxide and water jet as a result of combustion reaction. And I told you that when methane alkane is reacting with oxygen gas, I've explained that. What do we get? Carbon dioxide and what? H2O. So if they ask you what, JAMB might ask you what? The reaction of alkane with oxygen form what products? Carbon dioxide and water. Are we together? So these are all the uses of what? There are still more uses of alkane, but let's just limit it to this one. So after getting that, now the next thing to do is that let's see the nomenclature of let's see the laboratory preparation of alkane. Laboratory preparation of alkane. Laboratory preparation of what? Of alkane. Now, the laboratory preparation of alkane is that, JAMB might ask you, alkane can be prepared in the laboratory as the reaction between sodium ethanate and dash. A. Soda lime. B. Natu-Cotiri. C. Concentrated tetraoxosulfuric acid. So they will bring so many options. Just know that the correct option is option number A. Soda lime. I will tell you how is that. Now, reaction between, let's see. Alkane can be prepared in the laboratory by the reaction between sodium ethanate and soda lime. Soda lime, that is an industrial name for sodium hydroxide. An industrial name for what? Sodium hydroxide. Another name that they call sodium hydroxide is what? Soda lime. Are we? So the reaction between soda lime and sodium ethanate. This is a sodium ethanate. What do I mean by sodium? You must name it from the back. This is sodium. Sodium. This is OO. 8 from family of alkanate. 8. Now you will see how many carbon is here. 1 with plus this carbon making 2. Anything to it is what? 8. You will now name from the back. 8 O8 double O that is there. You will now come. The rule said you should name when you are seeing OO here. It fall on this family alkanate, and you will name it from there. It will now be sodium. How many carbon? 2. 8 ethanate. Are we? So the reaction between them with this, we get alkane. Are we together? So all we need to do now, this is an equation. Let's try to balance that. What would that be? Note, all you need to do is that this particular one that you are seeing, CH3, is an R. And for we to form alkane, it is the functional group is RH. That means if this is CH3, forget about this carbon. CH3 is what? Is methyl, C2H5 ethyl, C3H7 propyl. All are R. When you add hydrogen to them, they become alkane. They become what? Alkane. Therefore, we have what? CH3 here, which is R. Then you will now pick hydrogen that is here, add it to this CH3, making what? CH4. It's very simple. That means this has undergone ionization, this has undergone ionization. So therefore, when we add hydrogen, just this hydrogen, let it to come and meet this one. It will now be CH4 plus, this is N. This is Na, this is Na. Match them together, making Na2. Then this is remain C here. Put that C here. How many O? 1, 2 plus this O 3. Put it here like this. Are we together? So this is methane. This is methane. Now this is what? This is Natu-Cotiri, or you call it sodium triazocarbonate 4. Sodium triazocarbonate what? 4. Are we together? So now we have prepared what? Methane. Are we together? So that means if they say the reaction between sodium, so this now, the name of this one is sodium ethanate. So if they said the reaction between sodium ethanoate and soda lime, this is sodium lime, or you call it sodium hydroxide. The reaction between sodium ethanoate and soda lime result into what? They will now say, JAMB will now say, A, result into alkene, alkenes, alkyne. Know that what should come to your mind. It is what? Alkene. Hope I'm communicating. Now, so these are these. The another question that JAMB might still ask, that the addition of Na2CO3, which this is what I call Na2CO3, the addition of sodium triisocarbonate 4 base with alkane family result into what? Result into how many products? They will now put A, ecanoate family, sodium ecanoate family, and soda lime. B, other option. The what you go for, it is sodium ecanoate compound and soda lime. Are we together? These are the questions that they might ask. It's very simple. Reaction between sodium ethanoate and soda lime result into formation of methane. This is the normal one that you will see in textbook. So the assignment of today is that means when this is sodium ethanoate now, this sodium ethanoate now, when they ionize it with this one, we result into methane. That means if I have sodium propanoate now, when you ionize it with this one, we'll get what? Ethanoate. Hope you know what I'm saying. So what do I mean by that? C2H5COO Na plus NaOH. Now this is what now? Ethyl, which is R. Ethyl. That means we need H to this one to make it RH, which is alkane. All you need to do is that, let's start reacting. This hydrogen, add it with this one, making C2H what? A6. Plus again Na2CO3. Are we together? We have get what now? This is ethane. ANE. Are we together? This is soda lime, sodium hydroxide. Why this is now? Let's count. It's very easy. This is alkanate, alkanate nomenclature. JAMB do ask that question. So if you see this, JAMB will give this molecular formula. They will ask you what will be the IUPAC name. You just come from the back. Sodium. Now you count this. You know, sodium. How many O are we having here? 8. That means you have a sodium, then this carbon is 3, plus this carbon, making what? Making what? Making, this is 2, plus this carbon, making 3. It will now be sodium propanoate. Sodium propanoate. Because 3 carbon is propane, but you know it is 8. Sodium propanoate. So reaction between sodium propanoate with sodium hydroxide give us ethanoate and Na2CO3. Hope you are getting what I'm saying. So that is that. Under that. So your assignment on that is you to do for C3H7COO Na.